What's up, guys? Alchemist back on the mic. We got Tasty Steve off. We got Rip to replace him. What's up,
How's
Rip?
it going,
How you doing?
man? Doing good, dude. The match with Juna was ridiculous. The crowd is all into it. Juna just let me down, you know. He yelled out. He was in the rage yard. He looked back and was like, Rip, what do I do? I yelled out, Trooper Roll.
Oh, we heard that from
then,
I mentioned
And then he was like, don't worry, I got this. EX Death Fist in slow-mo for the loss. It was a nice try. It was a nice try. When he did it, I was like, oh, man, that might work too. I don't know. We'll see what happens.
I have headphones on, and I could hear Trooper Roll being yelled out from over there. That's like at least,
dude,
like 10 meters
I
away.
was just telling you guys, like, I lost my voice a couple weeks ago. I just got it back, and then I go out there, this Juna guy's beating him on his ass. I'm like, yo, I got to yell. I'm going to lose my voice for Juna playing Tekken? This was crazy.
It was hype, man.
It was super hype. You had to yell. I mean, no one else was going to yell for him, right? Like, the entire crowd was rallying behind Australia back there. It's like, all right, fellow commentator, I got this. I'm here.
I like how both players were getting up every time they won a match.
That was sick.
Like,
that was sick. Yo,
trying
shout
to rile
out
up
to
the
Luke for
crowd.
making that just as hype, dude. That was awesome. But, of course, we got some good matches still coming up, right? We're not done quite yet. We're in Pool D right now. Naroma going to be coming up to play again in just a second. His opponent can be Mr. Kojeski, I believe.
Yep, and I will go into detail about Mr. Kojeski. Kojeski is one of those younger players. He's new to the Victorian scene. And the Australian scene in general. He's a Steve main.
Okay.
I think he used to dabble with Lars, but he made the switch a year or so ago.
Yep.
And ever since then, he's just been he's climbing up the ranks, been improving at a great pace. And, you know, he knows the changes he has to make. He has good advice. He gets good advice from players around in his local scene.
Sure.
And he's making the best use of it.
Let me ask you this. You said he's new to the Victoria scene. Like, where was he before?
No, that's why I said to the Australian scene in general. I So because I don't think he was playing competitive Tekken before Tekken 7.
I see. So
So
he's just
Tekken
been
7
like, he's a kind of a new player for this game.
Yes.
I gotcha. So this should be an interesting one if that's the matchup we got next. We're taking a look at the crowd, of course, right now. We see the players up there. Looks like it is going to be Naroma. So that should be Mr. Kojeski up beside him. Going to be an interesting matchup. Of course, you know, Naroma is kind of the same boat, right? He kind of came out of nowhere. We were watching Japanese players for so long, and then all of a sudden we go to the Tokyo match. It's like, who's this Naroma guy beating all the Koreans? You know, Mr. Kojeski could be in that position right now for the rest of the world.
You know what I just realized now that you mentioned that? The 2 out of the 3 past Korean Masters events have been won by players from West Japan. West Japan, specifically, the Kyushu region. Yeah, first it was Norima, and then it was Chikurin. And, you know, that was the first tournament where Norima made a name for himself. You know, he came out of nowhere, beat JDCR, beat Saint, and we saw him play, like, a multitude of characters. Like, when he brought out the Feng to beat Saint, he didn't want to play the Mirror. So, you know, after that, he's been like a household name in terms of the TWT.
It's wild, right? Like, he came out of nowhere, and you mentioned Western Japan. You know, up until that time, we had primarily seen Eastern Japan, the Tokyo side of things, right?
Yeah, definitely.
So, it's so cool to see him come out here, and now you see Chikrin, of course, putting in work across the tour. So I'm interested here, man. You talked to Mr. Kojeski just a little bit, not too much, but it's intriguing. You know, players like this where they're just starting to make a name for themselves, they've got the most drive, right? They see their improvements in their gameplay. They recognize they're improving. They know they can take on anybody at this point. So when they go up against someone like this is their moment where it's like, I'm pretty sure I can take him too. You know, we'll see what happens. You know, it's not guaranteed, but it's just another step for me to go up, another rung.
From what I've seen, one of Kojeski's strong points is he's always ready for the best punish possible.
Okay.
Maybe he thinks too much about it, but regardless, he always, like, if you do a move that's -14 with pushback, he'll almost always punish it correctly with Sonic Fang. He's always ready. So that's from what I've seen. I don't think I've ever played him, but, you know, from watching him play, I could see that he's always ready with his punishes. You know, Steve can punish pretty much anything that's long range, has good pushback, just got that Sonic Fang ready.
Yeah, it's like a vacuum, right?
Yeah, exactly.
But here we go. Game 1. Mr. Kojeski with Steve. Naroma going with Jack. Abandoned Temple to kick things off.
This is an interesting matchup. I play this matchup a lot, and me being the Steve, and obviously Dion, who's one of Australia's best players, being the Jack, and I think it's pretty fun to play.
Who do you think has the edge in this matchup, character-wise?
Personally, I don't know, but Dion always says he thinks Steve has slight favor.
Yeah, I think that's just Steve in general. Like, everyone has that feeling when they go against the Steve player, right?
It's all about, like, timing and when you choose to cash in on conditioning and whatnot. And speaking of timing, gets that counter hit forward 2.
Yeah, it was like right after Kojeski fished with his counter back 1. Oh my god, the stare down, both of them not hitting anything beautiful. It's like Naroma was like testing, like, yo, give me a read, let me know. What do you like to do? And Kojeski was like, nah. No buttons, bro.
No. Gets that wall running too, goes for the plus frames, trying to start some offense. Does have rage.
What was that? That was sick. Intentional? What do you think?
Nah.
No. I agree.
That was a while standing for, but he'll take it nonetheless. Gets the punish with the 1-1-2.
Yeah, beautiful off the dash that time.
Oh, last time he just dashed into his face, ducked, and did nothing. This time dashed in, straight away did the launcher. Thought he would catch him with it. Didn't bite, did Kajeski. And now he has Norma with his back to the wall, trying to get that wall spell with quarter second forward 1.
Yeah, he wants that rocket launcher. Wildman doesn't connect, throw just out of range.
Playing very aggressively right now. Closes it out, ties it up at 1 round apiece.
Yo, Australia. I like the crisp backdash out of there too. All right, 1 round apiece indeed. 2 throw, no break. Volcano busted.
Very big damage.
A
great Oki situation for Jack as well. Jack always wants you to have your back to the wall. That's where he's scariest. That forward 1, the classic, bringing it in.
Yeah, that jackhammer, nice. Look at him, man. Track him, not letting him step anywhere. Look at the pressure here from Kojeski.
Yeah, it's very hard to counter Norma, but especially when he's trying not to get counted. You could tell he's picking his timings very wisely. And speaking of timings, there's that down forward 2. Caught him ducking, and he's going to close it out here.
Wait a second. Okay, he's good, he's good.
He got the lucky hit.
That was a close one there. Naroma, though, you know, he recognized that Kojeski was pushing a little too hard. Fished with the down forward 2, not once, twice, right? The first one didn't even work. It worked out just on block.
We've still yet to see a single counter hit from Steve. You can tell that Norma's playing really well around it right now. Nice break this time on the 2 throw, Volcano Buster.
That's the kind of time exactly where you should have fished for the back 1. Kojeski recognizing it, though. He's making the adaptations on the fly here.
Right now, Kojeski's backpedaling. He's trying not to commit too much. And he finally gets a counter hit with the flicker 1 down 1. Big damage at a great Oki situation.
Yeah, but Naroma's still in this round. Looking to close it out this first game. No, sir.
He misses to the last hit.
Oh, my God.
The punish whiffs.
Yeah, just on that power driver. Still anyone's round. Jack with the rage. So scary.
What's
that blue stuff. Oh, another one.
2 lows.
Leave the defense. He lived. Okay, just a pixel.
Oh, he just stood there.
Oh,
rage drive.
Boy. 22. Yeah, pressure. Down for 1. Oh, my God. The defense.
Oh, the down 4. The way he chose to contest that situation was spectacular. He spaced it enough so that he couldn't take advantage of the plus frames from the Blue Sonic Fang. And as soon as he approached, he let him have his timing. And then when he felt like it was safe, did the down 4. You couldn't have asked for a better way to close that around. Very well done there by Norma.
Man, that is crazy. Norma, you know, in a lot of these situations, you run up to people you don't know, right? I got to believe that Norma hasn't seen a whole lot of Mr. Kojeski. So to play that round the way he did, to close it out, just fantastic reads on the spot. First game of the set.
And you have to, these down 4-2s, psychic down 4-2s, every single one is hit.
Yeah, but the thing about it, Mr. Kojeski really hasn't punished him for it, right? Like, see, like that 1-1-2, he did a down forward 1 last time. You know, like a Sonic Fang would make him think twice about throwing out those down forward 2s.
Oh, that was an excellent whip punish. Who even whip punishes with forward 4-2?
Crazy.
Max damage combo. Bad situation while standing 2. Very well done.
Yeah, Kojeski's got to take a second here. And I kind of wish he had gone back to States, like just to, you know, take some time.
Yeah, to recollect his thoughts, try and think about what he needed to change. To be honest, I think he should take some time to just completely focus on seeing what Norma is doing in the timing and try to get a counter. Because right now, it's making it so hard for Steve to utilize his tool set.
Oh yeah, without a doubt. And look at Norma running away with it now. 1 round away, just like that. It was so close the first game, but now Norma 1 round away from closing out the set here. Is this match to make it to top 32?
I believe so.
It's going to be close.
It is.
All right, Norma taking the time again. Kojeski still fishing, still hasn't landed a counter hit back 1. There it is! I helped him. See, that was like a reverse commentator curse.
And there's that Biggs combo at the wall. Nice stomp, doesn't commit to the full string. Punch parry. Side rolls out of there with the back 2.
All right, there we go.
Puts himself on the board. Nice work, Kojeski.
Yeah, very nicely done. Here we go. He's starting to feel a little bit better now. You can see him. He's grooving a little bit.
He's doing a lot of wild. There it is. He just picked up steam right now. He's getting all the counter hits he wants. Decides to go for the albatross spin again. I like it.
Yeah, counter down back 2 though from Noroma. Beautiful weave. Wow, wrong punish.
Can he close it out? He does have rage. Will we see a blue debugger come out?
Look at the pressure up close. Nice down forward. Want to check him. Down 2, just out of range that time. Out of range for the punish on the whip down. Oh,
nice
God.
Nice defense by Kojeski. Blocks the down back 1.
Final round. He's still in it.
Can Kojeski get a game off Norma? Right now, he's playing really well. He's getting the counter hits, breaking all the throws.
He did back with Albatross, too, like this was Tekken 5.0. That was sick!
Oh, there's another counter hit.
All the way to the wall.
Just short. Could have gotten a lot more damage, but still very good position right now for Kojeski.
2 throw. Get off me. Life bars about even now.
The way he's using while running 2, Norma is not letting him use the plus frames. He's just backdashing and getting out of any situation that might seem bad for him.
Punish that. Gotta watch out here, though. That blue debug hit him last time. Jackhammer. Last chance. That blue stuff.
It's going to be the same thing as last time.
Oh, my God.
Oh, the mid.
Oh, another
down four. Norma with the clutch takes it out over Kajeski.
That was a good set, man. That was close. I got to wonder, though, man. Take some time, right? Because the first 2 rounds, I feel like he wasn't really there yet. And then he was like, I'm in. But it was too late. Too late. You can't give Norma a 2-round lead. So Norma advancing on the winner's side of the bracket. I got to believe that was pretty darn close to making top 32 if he's not top 32 already.
Yep. But Kajeski, putting up a great fight.
Without a doubt. Yeah, as you mentioned, up-and-comer showing us why here, man. That was really, really impressive there.
We got a really interesting match coming up for you guys. We got BKB Looper back on stream, the lead that was on earlier. And his opponent is going to be...
Killer.
Some people might be familiar with this player, but he's recently changed his gamer tag. His name is Rest here. He used to go by the tag Hugh, and he's one of the top 5 Hwarang players in Korea.
Oh wow!
He's just recently moved to Australia, and he's been living in Brisbane, playing some Tekken with the local scene. So yeah, it's really good to see him come out to an event like this, especially when he just moved to Australia. And here we get to see him display his Hwarang. Something I have to say about Rest Hwarang, I have never seen more perfect combos with that character in my life. Every single distance he knows the exact combo he needs to get the most damage. You'll see what I mean.
All right, we'll see. And of course, you mentioned Rest just moving to Australia. How long has he been here? How long ago did he move to Australia?
I think 3 months.
Oh, okay, yeah, very recent transplant then.
Yeah, 3 months. On the first week he came out to Sydney, where I'm from, and he just attended our local. We had a chat, we had dinner, we played some Tekken, and yeah, he was just telling us a bit of why he moved, what he wants to do with Tekken, how he's playing and whatnot.
So is he going to be here for a while then?
I believe he's been here for a year at least.
All right, there you go. So Sydney scene, right?
No, he's in Brisbane.
Brisbane.
Yeah.
Make sure you guys go get some games with him, man. It's going to definitely help level up your scene. Anytime you have someone who's a top player from Korea come on down to your local scene, if you guys just start playing with them, it's just going to level up your entire scene really quickly.
And he actually uses a really interesting arcade stick. He uses the Super Hwarang lever, which I don't think you can buy anymore because it uses the Panasonic switches, which aren't made anymore. Yeah, so an arcade stick, if you will.
Yeah, a lot of the Korean players like the older, I don't want to call them Fanta sticks, but you know what I mean, just the older style Korean sticks.
The ones you'd find at like Korean arcades.
Right, yeah, like even before, like I'm talking like before the Tekken 6 days. Like, man, remember that stick in that arcade? I'm like, what are you talking about? I have no idea.
Those ones are really heavy, very high tension. And
here we go, the Rest. Getting caught. We got the name switch up there. I think Blue with the counter 4 to start things off here.
It's very, very rare that you see a Hwarang of this level, especially in tournament, and I really like watching the way that Rest plays. He'll utilize so many tools really well. That was a very quick first round for Rest. The Fox Step, we got those. The classic Fox Step all the way from back in Tekken 5.
Damn, Fox Step, that's such a cool name. Just out of range there, nice spacing. What's up with Hwarang's Power Crystal, man? Don't you think he's got too many? He's got too many.
He's got like 3.
That's too many.
Yeah, 3 or 4.
One for him was too many.
Oh, nice low parry.
From that range too to low parry is just kind of ridiculous. Oh, God.
Oh, the mix-up. It looks the same as the low from the stance.
Yo, this combo.
Yeah, very well done there by Lupa. The visual mind games. Takes a round, puts himself on the board.
What?
Unblockable cancel. He actually does use that a lot.
Really?
Yeah,
okay.
for mind games.
I like it.
Forward 3, very well done. Big damage. Plus frames. Back 1 gets him out of that situation.
Punish.
There's 2 power crushes right there. And
make it 3. Why not? More power crush.
Gets to his back. Does have rage. Stifles him with the down back 4. Very well done there by Rest.
Yeah, I like that Looper doesn't seem phased. Oh, here we go. Kindergarten kicks. That what he calls it, Steve?
Full string. Forward 4. Optimized combo right now by Rest. Is he going to get him to the wall? Of course he does. Look at the damage. So optimized.
My God.
Wall
Bad
splat.
trade.
Can he close it out? Goes for the down jab. Very well done.
Nuts.
Rest up 1 game.
Yeah, Looper looking a little shook there.
He's looking at the crowd.
Does anybody have an answer out there? Can I phone a friend? 50-50?
I think he's going to stick with Lee. He's a Lee loyalist. He's always played Lee.
What would his other option be?
I don't know. In Tag 2, his secondary was Jack. But is he going for a Lily? Is he going to prove me wrong?
The crowd is like, no. Please don't give it to us.
He's playing with our hearts.
All right, character mix-up. Now he's going to Lee Chaolan. Yeah, very different than the Violet.
The Violet is the weaker version, apparently. Now he's going to show us some Lee gameplay. We've got Forgotten Realm. One of the stages that I was talking to Steve about, we're going to see a lot more this Tekken World Tour, especially if there's a lot of King and Armor King players. And it's a very good stage for Devil Jin as well.
Yeah.
With Hell Sweep being a launcher and whatnot.
I'm just thinking, if you switch from Kuma to Panda, you have to random state select?
Yeah.
Huh.
I didn't think about that until now either.
Yeah. I just realized, I was like, wait a second. You can't choose a stage if you switch from Kuma to Panda? Or Panda to Kuma? Interesting rule set.
All right, straight into it. Can Rest continue the good form from the last game? Starts off with the Flamingo Viper kicks.
Yeah, I mean, just judging by Looper's demeanor between the games, I think Rest is going to be all right. Yeah.
Looper's here to have some fun, cause some upsets.
Nicely done.
Oh, big just frame there. There's actually that becomes a launcher in this stage, but it's super hard to do. You got to do the while standing 3-3.
Oh, okay, I got you.
Very good interrupt there by Rest with the 1-2.
All right, let's see. Man, Looper starts off these rounds pretty solid. Look, he only had like 4 pokes, and also he's got like half life.
Lee's really good at this, at poking down the opponent with lows and quick mids. Like he's down forward one of the best in the game. Gets that back 4. Look at this combo.
Oh God. Yeah, nice lead you had there. Oh, just missed it, just frame, yeah. Got him.
Can't hit, and that's a lot of damage.
And just like that, Rest about to take the set. Can Looper turn things around? Now is the time. Oh my goodness.
The JSFR, or JFSR rather, gets the floor break.
You got me so confused there. I was like, wait, what?
I confused myself long ago.
Just skyrocket frame. You got it. Hey, wow,
that
man.
Should be it.
Here's a damn. He's like, I'm out.
Preemptive.
It was a player 1 pause. We're okay. If that was Rest pause, it would be like, wait a second. You blew your own combo? But just like that, Rest going to take the set. That was like some MKNRS stuff right there. You know, I'm out, pause, I'm out, escape, pull the controller out.
It's like a just frame, pause, and go character select.
Damn, he doesn't even let him get the KO. Nicely done though, Rest. Was that to make it out? Man, I missed the bracket again.
That's out of the bracket. He's top 32 winners.
Yeah, and the first match we did see with Naroma was also to make it out, top 32 winners. So Naroma's out on the winner side of the bracket. But next up, I do believe we've got Fate's Ulsan versus Zarzov to make it into top 32 winner side.
Yep. And going by what we've seen earlier today, this should be Kazumi versus Julia, which I'm really excited to see. Ulsan has been playing really well in the most recent tournaments. He's first off at Damage Germany.
Yes, sir.
And then at Korean Masters and whatever was in between, which I don't remember which event it was.
Was he at the mix-up? I don't recall.
That's the one I don't remember if he was at.
Yeah, because I remember a lot of the Koreans went from Damage Germany to the UK to France after that. I just don't remember if Ulsan was one
Regardless, he's been playing really well.
Yes, sir. That is for sure.
In fact, winning Damage Germany was no easy feat.
No,
was a really hard.
It looked like you're starting to slip away from him for a bit too. That grand finals was like 3 hours long, I feel like. But no, he pulled through, man. And Zarzab, I remember he actually visited Southern California. He visited a Super Arcade, I want to say, way back when.
He does travel quite a fair bit. Last year he went to Germany as well for an event. I don't remember which event it was. And also to France for a Street Fighter event. He's also a top player in Street Fighter.
Nice. Nicely done. So you said today he's been using Julia, right?
Yes. Ever since Julia's release, I think he's been playing only Julia. Before that, he was playing a few characters like Katarina, Law, Jack, most recently. But yeah, since Julia's release, that's his go-to character right now. And he's been doing his best on that character.
Well, we'll see how prepared Ulsan is for Julia. I got to believe he's going to be ready for it. And Ulsan, I got to believe, is sticking with Kazumi, right?
Yeah, well, as we've seen, he brings out a few characters. At Damage Germany, for example, he played Bob, he played Armor King. I think he played Kazuya. He played Kazuya at one point. Yeah. And so, yeah, he's ready with all these characters, but I'm pretty sure he will stick with Kazumi. In a tournament like this, you want to make sure you're like completely ready for every situation with your one character.
Right.
So that, you know, you can tackle everything and be sharp. But at the same time, you know, these days a lot of people have a secondary character.
Looks like he's wondering if he's got an issue with his stick there.
I'm not too sure. He was actually messing around with it earlier, so I don't know if there's something wrong with it or it just feels off or something.
Yeah, because, you know, those sticks do have the front panel that opens upward, so he definitely opened it up, took a look inside, then he started moving around the character selection, and he seems unsure, so now he's off the stage. Maybe swapping sticks?
Yeah, you can see him in the background.
Yeah,
he's looking through a backpack.
I wonder what he's looking for. What is that? Is that like a tool set? Screwdriver, you can come out with like a Phillips screwdriver. Is that a hand warmer? Somebody took his lunch out of the stick, you know.
Is that one of those Vicks?
I don't know what it is, man.
That's what it looked like.
Oh, interesting.
Oh, he's wiping down the stick, I think.
Really?
I don't know.
Wow, this is some interesting
secret,
drama.
Secret tech. It was hidden behind the chair. We couldn't see what happened.
Rangchu, give it back. Now Rangchu's off and running. Oh, man. Rangchu's got good running form. Looks like he's a professional jogger. And look at Ulsan. Both hands on the cheeks there. He's concerned. That's a concerned expression there.
I really want to know what's happening.
Oh, no. My stick is dirty. Maybe Rangchu ran to the bathroom to get him some wipes.
I'm not sure.
Wipe
Anyway,
down the stick.
In regards to the match, what do you think of Kazumi versus Julia?
Man, you know, to be honest, I haven't played a bunch of new Julia. So I'm really curious to see how she does here. But I don't think it matters what character he plays against with Kazumi. Like, his approach is always the same, right? He knows when to sidestep. He knows how to attack with just basic 1-1 and his down 4-1 twin pistons.
Oh, he spilled water on his...
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, he spilled water on his stick, apparently.
Wow. What is the odds that that would happen right before a tournament match?
Wow. Hopefully no malfunction.
I would have probably held the stick upside down immediately.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, it sounds
Drain it out. Don't let it seep in. And, you know, he opened the top panel of the stick. I wonder if the inside is wet. I mean, he's testing it there. This is one of my favorite things about Tekken, too.
Yeah, the calibration for the stick.
So you can see, make sure all your directionals are working, all your buttons are assigned correctly. Do you have any kind of ritual before you start your tournament matches? For me, I always go to that thing and I always hit the same sequence of buttons over and over.
Oh, yeah, actually I do that same thing. But I've noticed you do that thing where you blow into your hands. Like,
I don't even know if I do that intentionally.
I saw you do it today.
I mean, I just do it. I don't even know that I do that.
Yeah,
like the button thing, that's something I do.
I always go through the button check, and I always do like 1, 2, 3, 4 really fast, and then I just mash start. I do it like 3 times, and just to make sure I don't get anything. Because I only use 4 buttons.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, so the only character I map 1+2 on is Steve.
Okay. I actually set 2 buttons, and I never use them.
Which ones?
I set it as 3+4 and 2+3, and I never use them.
Why, though?
I don't know. I don't know. Just in case. But here we go. You're right. Julia going to be there for Zarzov. And Ulsan going to be coming out with the Kazumi. We're going to arena stage. Winner of this match will go. Top 32 winners.
We've been seeing a lot of Julia today, actually, on stream. I think this is the 4th time we've had Julia.
Nice.
Julia was actually one of the characters that a lot of people wanted back, and now that she's back, I think she's getting a lot of representation in TWT.
Oh, yeah. She's great, right?
Yeah, very, very strong character.
Hey, 3-2, standing punish. Very nice.
We've seen that so many times today. Ulsan getting the whiff punish with the 3-2. Very well done by him.
And look at it. Outspacing the party crash there.
Zarzab was actually telling me earlier today, in terms of fighting Julia, that Party Crasher actually has much worse whiff recovery than you'd think. And which surprised me, actually. But at the same time, you have to be worried about the second hit, because if you commit to a whiff punish, there's the counter hit option there. Gets that sidestep hop kick. Is he going to get into the wall?
I think he will. The Tiger's there. Hey, beautiful.
60% ender. I actually don't see that often. That's a very, very rare wall ender for Kazumi. It has to be like a specific range and timing. Nice down back 2 commits to the second hit. I like it. Using the string for the mind games. Might save the rest of it for the later in the game.
Taking time now. I like the challenge after Party Crasher too. He's like, go ahead. You know you want to throw out that second hit.
That's how you know someone is thinking in the mind game. They're trying to think ahead. They want to force you to use that second hit, and then when you need it most, and then you get that launch.
Yep.
Ulsan playing very, very compact right now. Just backdashing his way out of there, not letting Zarzab get in.
And the range, watch the way he just play. Like, he gets in Party Crasher range, and he backdashes and sidesteps.
And Zarzab can't enforce any mix-ups right now because Ulsan just stays out of range.
Oh my god.
Second one hits him on the ground.
He tried to do something there for sure. Here we go. Ulsan up 2 rounds. Game 1, there's a jab check.
Well, very, very good pushback there.
That was such an interesting hop kick there. I'm curious. 1-1-2 for the wall carry. There's the full combo now. Half life bar lead here in round 3. Party Crash coming in. Yeah, Zarzab.
He wanted to switch sides.
Yeah, at least throw position switch. Man, he really hasn't gotten much started.
I feel like he's playing really slow because he wants to not take too many risks, but at the same time, Ulsan's playing the same way. He's just doing it slightly better. And as we say that, this hop kick, can this combo close that round? And he does with the while running 2.
Very nicely done, Ulsan. Doesn't seem to be any water left in that stick. Just, double check it.
Yeah, I would hate that to happen to me before a tournament match. I wouldn't know how I'd react. I think once someone dropped milk tea on my stick.
What?
Yeah, and I was really, really furious.
I bet. Isn't it really sticky?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was. Alright, going straight back into it. Zarzab wants no relief, no break, rather.
Yeah, no reprieve.
Reprieve, that's the word.
Good word.
English is not my forte, if you know what I mean.
Mine either. I don't know where that word came from.
I guess that forward. Nice wall combo here by Ulsan.
Pressure.
See, Zarzab is trying to start some mix-up at the wall. He's using the first hit of the shotgun. Might eventually commit to the second to get that wall split, but right now Ulsan's not biting.
No, sir. And man, just the size for both players to get away from that wall. It's been fantastic. Zarzab worked his way now, and see Ulsan. He's willing to work this, but he's like, come on, you want to party, guys. Jesus, dude. His movement is too fast. He's playing like double the speed, right?
It's as if, like, the moment Zarzab tapped forward for that move, he was already pressing 3. And he got that whiff punish just in time. That was spectacular.
And how did he know to finish the twin pistons there? He just knew. This time I'm going to throw a second hit, and it's going to work.
Zarzab using a lot of the, I was saying before, he uses down forward 3 like Julia's down forward 1 as a replacement, similar to how Claudia uses back 3. It is a very good move, got decent tracking, and I-13.
Okay.
Nice forward 4 there.
Man, Zarzab, he's doing pretty decent this round, but man, he's really not getting much damage off of these pokes. No counter to that standing forward that time.
There's that down back 2 again. Nice punish. Went for the war drums. First hit only. Very well done.
There it is, Party Crasher. Yeah, crowd. Getting a little excited out there.
A little excited.
Yeah, you can do it.
One of the staple moves for Julia, that Party Crasher. Had it for a long, long time. One of her best moves. Ulsan using very few down forward ones, if you've noticed. It's mainly just jabs and lows.
Yep.
He's trying to get his opponent to play faster rather than committing to like a down forward one.
Beautiful punish here, though, from Zarzab. Finally got Ulsan to overcommit. And here comes Screw Attack.
That's a lot of wall carry, man.
Hell yeah. Look at his damage. Oh my god, it's like an Akuma combo.
Oh, he's going to get a resplat. Didn't get the 60% ender there. Slightly too high on the wall. Does still have rage. Will he make use of it? And there's the rager. Is going to hit.
Hell yeah, he can block. All right, more of the crowd coming alive now. 2 rounds to 1.
I wonder what read he had. I think he was looking for maybe a Party Crash shot.
That was such a hard read, though, right?
It was.
That kind of a situation, too. Because not like Kazumi's Rage Art has a lot of range.
No. And there's that 3-2 again. Drops the end, though. I think he was going for the Tiger Gun just to hit 1-1.
Maybe the water seeping into the buttons.
Went for the wall bounce. Trying to get a wall start with the back 2. Very well done. Down 3.
Oh my god. Unintentional, but we'll take it. Final round. Set point. Ulsan. Whoa, that was a funky running 3.
Yeah, that was actually really interesting. Starting off, he had a feeling that Ulsan wouldn't attack, so he wanted to get to plus frames, trying to mix up. But Ulsan just backdashes straight out of there.
Ooh.
While running 2. Can Ulsan close it out? Julia does have rage. Nice 1+2 for the whiff punish. 2-0 over Zarzab. Ulsan moves on to top 32 winners side. Zarzab's still in the tournament. Let's see if we can make it back on losers.
Yeah, it's so hard to play against Ulsan, right? I mean, he just basically, his movement is so much faster and his spacing is so good that he's able to just get all these crazy whiff punches. Like, whiff punches with 1+2 like that?
Yeah.
Kazumi? Like, who does that?
Exactly. First it was the 3-2, now it's the 1+2. He's always so ready.
Yeah, Ulsan looking fantastic. We mentioned his win at Damage Germany recently, just prior to the TWT start. Otherwise, he would have had a bunch of points too, right?
Yeah.
But that was just before, the week before, actually, the TWT kicked off. Shouts to Damage Germany. That was a really fun event, actually. I actually want to see more events embrace that format, round robin and pools, so everyone gets to play everyone.
First to 3 as well.
Yeah, it's
really interesting because it changes the dynamic of how you approach conditioning your opponent because you have to think about the longer set. Whether it goes to like 3 games or the 5th game or whatnot, you always have to be, one step ahead, or at least trying to be one step ahead.
Yeah, and honestly, like the only downside is that it just takes longer,
yeah,
right?
Exactly.
So it's a long day there, but it's a lot of fun. But right now, Ulsan looking fantastic in the bracket. What do we got coming up next? We've got Team Yamasa's U going up against DS Daniel.
Okay, so I actually have some lore about this match.
About this match?
About this match.
All right.
I was talking to Daniel a few days ago about this matchup because he saw that you was in his pool.
Okay.
And Daniel used to be a Feng main before Geese was added. So, him versus a Feng main, he understands the matchup to a degree, but at the same time he was saying he has to prepare for this matchup. So he's looking forward to it. I think he's done his studying. He's looked at what he has to do. He has to be ready for like the offense and the defense that Yu is going to bring. And hopefully, he's able to implement that because I know he's put in the work. But obviously, Yu, one of the better players coming to this tournament, one of the international players from Japan.
Yeah, man. Can't sleep on him.
Yeah, you can't.
So you said Daniel used to be a Feng main himself.
Yes.
That's crazy. So, I mean, if you're a player who previously was a Feng main, you definitely have seen Yu's Feng at some point.
Yes. You'd be taking notes.
I remember Daniel was here last year as well. And I do remember, I feel like I played him in the tournament last year. I feel like he may have beat me. I want my revenge now.
I mean, it's possible. But he's improved a lot since last year, to be honest.
I've seen that across the board on so many players this year. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Even Juna.
Well, it shows.
Yeah.
It definitely shows. You can tell Daniel's confident. He's going in there. He's focused. Let's see if you can match his intensity.
Yeah, I believe this is another match.
Yeah, the winner of this goes top 32. Top 32 winners.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, for the winner.
Going to be Feng versus Geese Howard.
Just as expected. Precipice of fate.
It's always the precipice of fate.
One thing Daniel was telling me a lot is that he thinks Yu loves to use quarter circle forward 1.
Yes.
With Feng. So he's going to be ready for it with the punish while standing 1 into quarter circle back 1. Very good damage and knockdown for Geese, especially in Season 2 with the buff to the damage.
Right. What do you think about Geese in general?
I think he's a very strong character. I think even after the changes to how his meter works and whatnot, he's still very, very strong. And especially for tournament.
Oh, yeah. Damage output is so high, especially with the wall around.
I mean, it's shown. There's been so many Geeses in top 8 in the past, like, I don't know, 1 year or so.
Now look at that. You, though, didn't use a single course forward 1.
No.
But he gets the first round.
He's saving it. He needs it. And he's saving it and conditioning him for it. Nice step into the side step 3. Down 1+2.
Yeah, outer range, though, to make him stand up.
Oh, he has to punish that with shoulder.
Shoulder, yeah. It's changed, right? It used to be -14. I believe it's -13 now.
Yeah, it's the change affects some characters like Steve who can't really punch consistent anymore.
Well, I used to launch it.
Yeah, exactly. But Feng, still got the old reliable shoulder.
Yep.
And right now, Geese with the 1 bar goes for the lower. I like that he committed to it. Gets the stand up.
Not dead.
Is he going to do a load of close out? Goes for the Shupuken. He's built up 2 bars. It's going to be really good for the next round. Wouldn't want to use it now.
He's fishing so hard. You want that fireball to whip. Get the Rupuken to whip and get the whip punch to the 4-3-4, but not getting it there.
Really
Something to look for later, though.
Really good timing on that down 3 to crush his jab. He felt like Yu was going to jab at that timing. And that back 1, big damage with the shoulder follow-up.
Yeah, that's a classic setup. While standing 1 on block, back 1, counter hit.
It still works.
Yeah, definitely just did. It's so cool to see really old setups from previous games still working.
Law 1-2-3 into down 2-3.
Hey, man. Keep it down. We're still in the tournament.
All right, let's see how he uses this bar. Yeah, before when we had you on stream, he was actually committing a lot to the 10 string, the first 3-4 hits.
Okay.
Because you can no longer get a combo now if you do the 3rd hit.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, they changed that. Very well done there by Yu. Can he close it out? He goes for the stomp.
What a low parry!
Oh, this is going to be big. He's almost at 3 bars, and he does have rage. He's going to get to the wall. Drops the combo.
Oh, that was such an unfortunate drop.
This is still a good situation for Daniel because he does have 3. He does have 3 bars.
Yeah, plus he's on 2P. There's a 6 win streak.
Yeah, that's
got momentum.
Definitely an advantage. See there, he only stopped at the 2nd hit. He either wanted the combo or thought the opponent would wait for the follow-ups. That's really good mind game there by Yu.
Yeah, man, Daniel is swinging right now, though. Like, Yu is not even near me. He's like, I gotta find him. I gotta find him.
He's trying to get his offense started, but Yu's playing very defensively.
Yeah, I like the back 3 fishing.
Oh,
He was in control. Got him.
Yeah, he delayed it. That's what got him. That's quite possibly the worst way to lose as Geese with 3 bars.
Oh, yeah, without a doubt, right? You just got to burn the meter, go in there, throw some maximal mix-ups at him, see what comes out of it.
Yeah, because you just have to think about the potential opportunities that you missed out on.
Right. That's a great point.
But Daniel, let's see if he can bring it back. He's obviously seen many a tournament grand finals and losers finals and winners finals, so he has a lot of experience in these situations. Let's see who
going
goes
home.
On. Yeah.
Howard Estate.
Oh, yeah. I feel like every Geese player wants to pick this stage.
Right?
It's so intimidating.
It's intimidating, plus Geese has good combos on it, too.
And the intro. We got the intro.
Right.
Hometown advantage.
Bring it on. I'll destroy you all.
It's cool how I think he's the only one with a home court intro, right?
Yes, like this is my stage.
It's
Don't you forget
unique.
it.
I really like that.
Like I always call Abandoned Temple the Akuma stage, but it's not. Like he doesn't come out there and say something if he's he's there first. Oh my God!
Hurt box right there didn't reach.
There was a vertical hopping, not up forward. Wow! I can't believe he outspaced the up forward 1+2.
This is not where you want to be. You have your back to the wall break and get out of there. Went for the throw. That's a really good throw if it hits because it gets them at the wall and it's a lot of damage. All right.
And he's having such a hard time just closing the gap.
Down 2. You playing very well right now. Yeah, he was saying the quarter circle forward ones. Yes, barely done any.
I don't even think he's done one.
Yeah, and I've been looking for it this whole time because I know he favors that in neutral. He'll look for it in a timing where he'll get a counter hit. Otherwise, he'll just use it to open you up.
Yeah, it's really risky to think about reads like that on certain players because sometimes the player will only do that in certain matchups or against certain players in particular, you know, so sometimes those reads just don't pay off.
And this is where Geese excels at the wall.
Oh, didn't get a wall splat.
There's always the threat of the crouch jab, and that will do a lot of damage at the wall at a counter hit, especially if you have bar. You get the wall bounce, you get you lose half your life easily.
They definitely had the back 3 that didn't pull the trigger, had the meter for it too.
Goes for the Shippuken, trying for that zone control, trying to counter him on his way in with the 4. A lot of Geese players will use standing 4 and down 4 2 to stop you from coming in, try to get your counter hit. As you try and contest Reppuken keep out.
Yeah, and again, man, he's getting those back 3s, but he's not committing to them. And he's got the meter, and he doesn't want to be like, I guess, he doesn't want to waste it.
I think he's waiting for you to show him that he can punch parry.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah, because last time he did punch parry, the 1+2 version, and he didn't punish it, but he still tried it. So I think he's scared of it.
Wow, he didn't die from the throw. Last chance? No. Back turn low mix-up.
When Feng hits you with that throw, something you could do is you hold forward and roll forward, and it beats every single get-up option that he does.
Really?
Yeah. It's old tech from like Tekken 5 DR, I think.
I've never heard that. That's awesome.
3 bars on Geese right now. That is, yeah, could have launched that. Oh, the backhand but avoids it. Goes for the mix-up.
There you go.
There's going to be a lot of damage. Going to get him to the wall. Drops the combo, and the sidewall was there regardless.
And same thing, he's got 2 bars. Don't go down with it, right?
He spent the bar. Yeah, he still has 2 bars. He's going to need to use it now.
Oh, yeah, I agree. Spend at least 1. Wow, Jay Aiken. Here we go. Final round, game 2. And he kept the meter.
Yep. So now you has to be very scared of the back 3-2, of the 2, anything in neutral that hits him.
Got him!
Again with the duck!
But dropping combos again, and this time doesn't go for the walls, but either punish that.
Jab.
What the hell combo? Are you kidding me?
That was so
What is happening?
Can he close it out?
I don't know. Oh my God. Look at the Kenpo backstep. Rage drive connects. Here comes you. Pick it up. Can we get to the next wall? Oh, didn't quite make it. But look at he's all the way in there now. The step!
Oh, the jab! It just whiffed!
That was crazy. You almost brought it back, but Daniel hanging on here now. Ties it up 1 game apiece. And look at that confidence.
Going straight to that stage select. Doesn't want him to have home court advantage. He was too intimidated by that intro.
And you here wisely selecting no walls. You know, a lot of players think that Geese and Akuma, both of them, tend to favor wall stages.
Very, very strong at walls, especially because of the crouch jab. It creates an entirely new mind game because you have to be worried about it.
Boom, boom, yeah wall splat instantly.
Same with Elizabeth, to a lesser extent.
Right, way lesser.
Yeah.
In comparison to the other 2, right? But here we go, final game. You versus Daniel. There's the block.
Yep. Didn't get that while standing 1. Doesn't matter. Gets the while standing 4 into a launcher. It's good for him. Good start.
Fantastic start.
Oh, nice low parry.
All right, you with the low parry.
That's an interesting low parry combo because that forward 1+2 can be slightly inconsistent, but it does work on Geese since he's a larger character.
I see.
Playing with the Reppuken keep out again.
Nice blocks here from Daniel.
Almost at 1 bar. Going for that standing 4 again. I feel like you should dash in and duck eventually and cash in. But Daniel, maybe one step ahead, can get that down 4-2 counter. Another one! He's done the same thing before and it worked. Exact same timing. Slightly delays the back turn down 3. Closes out the round. And you with the 1-round lead right now over DS Daniel. Starts with the standing 4. Doesn't convert into a full combo. Does have the 1 bar.
And Daniel fishing with a lot more down 2s now.
There's that quarter circle forward 1. Was not ready for it again.
It's funny, like, you've gotten more and more into that as the set has progressed, right?
I feel like he's become more desperate to try and open Daniel up because Daniel has been trying to play more defensively.
Oh, yeah, I can agree with that.
And he's looking for openings with back 3-2. I still feel like he has to commit to it.
Yes, he definitely has to. He has
to show him that he wants to complete it so that he starts doing the punch.
The parry is not that big of a deal, right?
Yeah.
Like, just take one, and then that way next time around, all of a sudden, you know.
There we go. He can finally commit to it. Oh, the count here with the last standing 4 gets those plus frames. Does have 1 more bar.
Rage.
Now in rage. This is where you will have to play defensively. If he gets counter hit, it's the end of the round. 12 seconds left.
Damn, he tried the back 3-2. Not working on you. Stage choice seems to be working out 1 round away from making the top 32 winner side of the bracket.
Started with that neutral hop kick, maybe expected a down 4. Nice punish on the 1-2-1-2. How often do you see that? That string is almost never used, and the one time he brings it out, Yu has the perfect punish ready for it. Nice shoulder ender on that combo.
Yeah, Yu is looking great right now. Daniel with rage.
Can he close it? And another one. Very well done. That wasn't a perfect, actually.
It wasn't. I thought it was, but I think he blocked a fireball or something.
Yu playing really well in that last set. With no walls, Daniel seemed to, lose a lot of his pressure.
Definitely
and, hurt him in the end. And Yu took advantage of it every chance he took, every chance he got.
Yeah, and Daniel had that good lead in the first round of that final game. It's just that, that delayed back turn mix-up got him a couple times in the set. If you look back at it, that's probably like some of the most costly mistakes or, costly things that caused him to lose that set.
Yep.
But there you go, Yu. Winner side of the bracket, top 32. Coming up next, though, we've got Daniel. All right. So we are actually going to give Daniel a little break because he just got off that loss a second ago. But when he comes back, we're going to have Daniel going up against Zep. Zep, an Akuma player, right?
Yep, Akuma player.
Should be an interesting matchup there. So we're going to have potentially Geese versus Akuma.
I don't think he's playing Akuma anymore in tournament. I think he just does character roulette and plays Devil Jin, Feng, whatever he feels like.
Whatever he feels like winning. I remember him from last year because we had the team tournament and he OCV'd us.
Yep.
So I was like, all right, I remember you. I'll remember it forever now.
When it's first to one, of course you pick Akuma.
Right?
He's the hardest character to beat in first to one, basically. But he's playing Gigas as well these days.
Okay.
He's bringing out every character on the roster. So yeah, we don't know who's going to play.
So how do you pronounce his name?
ZEP.
So you say ZEP.
Or Zep. Either one is fine.
I'm going with Zep.
Zep sounds better.
Zep sounds better. Chilled Cow. What's Chilled Cow? Is that his actual sponsor? Or is that like his team?
No. So it's a channel on YouTube that has like lo-fi music, and he's a huge fan.
Lo-fi music. All right.
Yeah, lo-fi hip-hop.
Okay.
Yeah, so
Chilled
he just
Cow.
put that as his tag.
Chilled Cow. It's so interesting to me when players just put tags in front of their name. Like, JDCR and saying all those guys aren't sponsors. Forget it. No sponsor. Look at me anyway. I'm Chilled Cow. I'm repping them.
My favorite one is My Wallet.
I hate that one, by the
way. Why?
I don't know, man. It's just it's overused. It's overdone.
It is overused.
It's everyone's wallet, right? Like, come on.
I remember Cherry Berry Mango was using it at one point.
Did it get him a sponsor?
Yeah, he just got sponsored today.
By who?
Uyu.
No way.
Yeah.
Here he was hanging out with them this whole time. No, I didn't know that. I actually didn't know that happened. That's very cool.
Yeah, he got sponsored by Uyu, and I think he said something about being able to attend more tournaments.
That's awesome, too.
Well, he's been doing so much work. I think he made the grand finals for 2 tournaments.
That's the thing, right? He just hasn't got the W yet.
Yeah.
Speaking of that, also Lohai on their team, he's made so many grand finals himself, and also no W's there. I feel like with Lohai, the thing is just that he's got that new team sponsorship pressure, where it's like, oh man, I have this new team, I'm finally going to get a win for them, and he makes all the way to grand finals, then that pressure, that extra pressure, just like, I want to get the win for them. I think that's what's causing him to lose right now, but we'll see. He'll eventually get it. It's just going to wear off eventually, I'm sure.
See, there's that Chilled Cow hoodie.
Chilled Cow.
Speaking of sponsors, there's actually been a few players that have been recently picked up as well. Rox Gaming picked up iMusician, the Yoshi legend, and they picked up Puma, who's a Armor King player.
Oh, okay.
They both competed at Rox and Roll Korea.
You said Armor King at what?
Armor King and King.
And King. Okay, so both Kings for Puma.
So yeah, like we'll probably be seeing them at more tournaments. you know, of course, that's always a great thing for the scene. You see more people who, you know, might not have the best opportunity to get their name out there.
I think the thing that's very interesting to me about the whole situation is just, you know, with the Echo Fox boys originally, same thing JDCR, they came to so many events, and they were really like the only Koreans who were really sponsored back then, right? So they were winning all these tournaments. It was like Jack and Dragunov the whole time. Everyone was like, boo these characters, yada yada.
Yeah, exactly.
But then now there's so many more players that are sponsored. They are the ones who are not sponsored, right? So you rarely see them come out anymore. And you're seeing all these other characters and players come up.
JDCR and Saint were pretty much at every single tournament that I remember from like 2017. Something 2017?
Yeah, man.
17.
I was about to say 2015 because I thought it was 2 years ago, and I realized, no, we're way past that now. 2019.
Oh, so see, he's gone with the Devil Jin.
I like this choice, though.
I personally think this is his best character.
Okay. So here we go. And is this to make it out? I think it is. This is to make it out. Lose side top 32, yeah, exactly. So Zep versus Daniel. Devil Jin versus Geese Howard. Can anyone stop these 2D characters? Said the Tekken community after the last 2 Masters.
I, for one, welcome you to the
Overlords. No. No.
I'm kidding. All right, nice wall carry there by Daniel. Gets the optimal wall combo. Goes for the single Rapuken for the Oki.
Hey.
Forward, gets those plus frames. Goes for the hell sweep. Cashes in. Will he get the wall split here? Does have rage. It's going to be a lot of damage.
Yeah,
just shy to get that wall combo.
Efficient. Cancel. Nothing.
Oh,
he's brought it back.
Everything that he's doing.
Nice jump attack. You saw there, Daniel completely ready for the up 4 mix-up. If he lands from that up 4, does Geese still get the kick? That's what I'm wondering.
Sorry, what was the question?
If Devil Jin does up 4 and lands, right, he doesn't stay in the air floating.
I actually don't know. You have to change the timing.
Like other characters can do it, right? Yeah. But I don't know if Geese can because he's got such a floaty jump.
Yeah. Oh, wall pressure right now. Gets that hell sweep. 2 flip overs Oki from that back 4.
Man, I love the pressure right now from Zep.
He has to play very aggressively. He doesn't want to let Geese control the matchup or the tempo of the matchup. Because when Geese controls it, you're going to be scared of his crouch jab. No duck there. I like it. Yeah, this is where the crouch... Oh, the perfect timing up 4.
Yeah, and he went for it again. I love it, right? Like, didn't work out for him the first round. Second round, he's like, you know what? It'll work this time.
I think he had a hard read on crouch jab.
I see, okay.
And he wasn't... He's like, no, I'm not low parrying that. I'm fully committing to this up 4.
Mix up again, goes for the mid.
Wants to make him use his max mode before he utilizes the 50-50 again. Well done by Zep. Goes for another hell sweep. In range to get that combo conversion.
Yeah, and his hell sweeps are just so fast. I love it. A lot of players, they'll do like multiple wave dashes in the hell sweep, and it kind of gives away that they're going for a mix-up here. But the way he's using it right now is just like dash up, boom, hell sweep. Can't see it coming.
There's
much harder.
Like the really high tier Devil Jin players will do these things where they'll go an entire round just using hell sweep, and then they'll never use it again in the set. And it's in your mind that it's coming.
Right.
And I think that's what ZEP is trying to go for. He's using so many hell sweeps.
And look at this, Daniel bringing out the back 3 too. Where was this last game? He's so much more confident with it now, right? Before he's a lot more back 3s without throwing out the extension.
And that's down.
Yeah. Counter hit down 4, I guess.
Counter hit on the electric too. And that's a bigger opportunity missed for ZEP or Zep as we're going by for now. Back 4.
Another Jake, and man, power crushing through everything, and now last chance, not gonna get it. Daniel, 3 rounds to 1 for the first game.
Very convincing in the end there for Daniel. I think ZEP is gonna go to Akuma. Are we gonna see Capcom versus SNK?
Oh man, CVS 3 incoming. I think he is too, but we'll see, man. Maybe he can pick something wild.
Yeah, you can't.
Kazuya?
Oh my days.
Oh man, look at this smile.
He wants the 50-50 him.
I hope so. I hope so. I think Kazuya's Oki is ridiculous.
Yeah, it's some of the best in the game. The fact that he has like probably the best 50-50 in the game to go with a wave dash, which makes it much more threatening. Yeah. You can change the time. You can do like an extra hell sweep to change the timing. You can make the wave dashes faster or slower to confuse your opponent. It's just so many options that you can take for that one move.
What you just said right there escapes a lot of players, like faster or slower on the wave dash. You know, everyone just goes faster and faster. They don't think faster or slower. Like, what do you mean slower? Look how fast I can go. Gotta go fast.
And he picked that purple suit, the classic throwback.
I love that one.
Down
my favorite.
4.
Man, answering back at that down 4. Hey.
I wonder if we're going to see a can hit down 4-2 into electric.
No way. Does he have those?
I don't know.
We're about to find out.
Nice low parry there by Daniel.
We're
going to see the wall here. Geese always gets that damage at the wall. Goes for the Oki again with the single Rapuken. If you do 2 rep Buken, it's more damage, but worse Oki. So that's why people go for the 1 rep
I
Buken.
gotcha. And you see now Kazuya with the rage. Now we can see the rage drive, maybe a combo with rage art. Wow!
Oh, second hit, he does have rage.
No, he can't break the wall!
Rage art.
Did he hit a button?
I think he blocked. Yeah.
Damn.
I think that was a bit too obvious.
Yeah, that was a big bet there from Zep. ZEP.
Zep. Zep. We're going with Zep, weren't we?
Yeah, I know. I just had to say it once.
Because,
you know, you guys say Z, we say Z.
Yeah. Oh, he can launch that. That down 2 with pieces -14. Nice wall break.
Yeah, the sidestep 2, sidestep left electric is what got him that launch there.
Yeah. Geese with the 1 bar. Will he make use of the back 3-2? Or now at 2 bars, we're going to see a wall bounce soon.
You think so?
Well, that's always what I'm scared of when I see a Geese with bar at the wall. Because it gets so much damage.
Oh, God. Is that one going to hit?
Yeah. 1 kill, but it's a lot of damage. And great Oki for Kazuya.
What's he going to do here, though? Oh, hey, counter.
counter.
Down, back, 4. Zep on the board.
That was meaty. Couldn't do anything. The
Hell,
moment he pressed
oh! Delayed hop kick to start the round.
Reads of the hardest variety. Straight in there. 3 bars right now for Geese. Goes for the while standing 3. Checking in with a down forward 1. Running 3 to get those plus frames in the hell sweep.
Here we go.
And there's that down 4, the classic round ender.
Yo, Zep is fun to watch.
Yeah, he's fun to watch. Because he's just playing for fun. He just goes all out, man. Oh, no punish. -18 there, but obviously the successive hit.
And look at this max mode all the way to the next wall.
Raging Storm? Oh, no Raging Storm. He wants to save the bar for the next round, I see.
Woo!
Optimal punish.
Hell yeah, that was nice.
Another
I love it.
sweep.
Faster and slower.
Yep, exactly.
Wall might be in the way here.
Oh, uses.
Damn.
That was perfect. Exactly enough damage. He knew to go for the JKN 4 to get the full combo there.
Yeah, and if anything bounced off the wall there, he would have been screwed. But here we go. Set point now for Daniel. Make it out into the top 32. Loser side of the bracket. Hell sweep.
There's that OQ we're talking about from the hell sweep. So scared. Like, you either tech, you stay down, or you hold back. And every situation is scary.
Everything's bad news.
Yeah. There's that Raging Storm. Oh, a lot of damage. Was it worth the 2 bars, though?
I don't
nice block. He's going to come back to horn him.
The wall's right there.
It'll be big damage. Drops the combo. Down 2. Oh, he went for the crouch jab.
My
Both
God.
ways rage.
The low parry.
Can he close that sidewall?
Oh, God.
ZDP, a.k.a. Zep. Ties it up at 1-1.
Whatever you say first, it's okay.
Yeah, I keep forgetting which one we're going with.
It's all right, man. It's both right now. And look at this. Instant rematch. We're all tied up. This is the last match that we're going to have of the pool for you guys right now. Which one of these guys going to make it into the loser side top 32?
Oh, nice punish. Could have gone for the launch. Went for the optimal punish again. Zan is ready. ZDP is ready. Man, he's got 3 names now. I'm just throwing them all out there. Goes for that screw with the 4. Nice wall carry.
No ducking that high there. Kind of a risky mix-up there because there is a mid follow-up.
Yep. Nice. He has such a good read on these lows right now. Daniel needs to change the timing of the down 4 or switch the move that he's using. Because right now he's getting launched every time for it.
Man, I love it. He does his maximum wave dash and then last second hell sweep.
Yeah, he delays it. He's doing the slow wave dash. He knows about it. He's been playing Mishimas for years. Very nice. That down 2 is doing a lot of work for Daniel, but at the same time, it's not starting his offense.
Max mode this time goes with the low for the mix-up and drops the combo. Big trade, no comp for either player.
That was a good electric. I feel like that was a very high chance of hitting. But
yeah, that was really good. And he hasn't used electrics much in this set at all, right? No. So caught him way off guard. Luckily, for Daniel at least, he got the block.
He's been focusing a lot on his 50-50, and it's been working out for him. Gets that 4 screw, gets into the wall. One for the Oki end.
Yeah, interesting choice.
Yeah, very interesting.
He had meter. And there you go, 1 round each.
And we always got to make sure we keep track of the Geese amount of bars he has, because I'm sure Zep is doing the same right now. He's going to be worried about that back 3-2. He can't whiff a single move. Doesn't give a chance to Daniel to get that launch, because anytime he's going to hit him with it, just
there
like
you
that,
go. Can whiff.
He's going to get him to the wall. It's going to be a lot of damage and a great Oki situation for Daniel.
Oh my God, what was that? That was dirty.
That's what he was going for last time. I think he dropped it. ZDP now in rage. Kazuya has
oh my goodness, here we go. He's got the tiniest of pixels right now.
Oh, 1 rage drive and he's dead.
Bro, this is crazy. He's jumping back. He wants a jump back fireball, right?
If he does
keep
dash
away.
in,
Oh, that was so risky. Do you think you wanted it or you want to dash up electric?
Yes.
I think so, right? Yeah, okay, here we go. Set point for Daniel.
Counter hit, finally cashes in for that down 4-2. Has been using the standing 4 instead, but finally goes to the mid. There's that
punish.
forward 1. Nice step into the jab punish. Uses the bar. Nice punish by ZEP there. Goes for the power crush.
Good use of armor there. He's got a good lead here. Might be able to close it out. The raging last pixel for Zep. Not going to happen. And Daniel's going to be the one who makes it out into the top 32 of the bracket.
Loses
man,
side.
oh man. Yeah, loser side of the bracket. But
that was
he's
a very fun match to watch.
It was, man.
ZEP's doing it for the crowd.
That delay hop kick start of the round. Like, who does that and why? These are the questions I'd like answers to someday. But there you have it. ZEP, Zep, or Zon out of the tournament.
Out of the tournament.
There you go.
A very exciting player, but you know we gotta progress. Right now, Daniel progresses in the tournament. We got a lot of players in winners. We got a lot of players in losers. That's why it's top 32.
Right.
We got a lot more Tekken.
Along. We do have a lot more Tekken. We're gonna be taking a short break, guys. It's gonna be 7 p.m. Right? That's
7 p.m.
It's like in 10, 15 minutes or something, right?
Yeah.
It's in 10 minutes. Right. That's where we're gonna start up our top 32. So don't go anywhere. It's gonna be a little bit of a break. But then we have our top 32 action. It's gonna be exciting.